I'm not filming that part, don't worry. Okay. First of all, good morning. Second of all, we're having breakfast. Third of all, it's 10 to 12. Fourth of all, today is day 2 with my ankle thing. Joey, do you want to do the triage statement?
Oh, I just think it's a sprain.
It is?
Yeah, I think it's just a sprain. It's not broken. It depends. I don't know. Could be only a week. It could be a few weeks.
I got my scooter. We're all good.
Yeah, Chris, you got it. There you go. Nice and easy. You're such a cripple. Okay, here we go, Chris. Chris, let me give you a push.
Are you vlogging? Since I'm kind of crippled, injured, I can't move a lot, today's gonna become a really relaxing day. I don't want to do too much with my ankle. I want to just rest it so that I can become better as soon as possible. That means that for the vlog, not a lot is going on unless you want to watch me do work and edit, because that's gonna be my day. So in that case, I have decided to do a Q&A about travel. So many people ask me about my travels because of the last Q&A. I just announced the Q&A. I've got a couple questions coming in, so let's get started. Okay, first question. Where's the favorite place you've been to? It's a really hard question because I love to be in warm places, so anywhere that kind of has that to offer, I enjoy. I would say probably one of my favorite destinations would be the Maldives. Next question. Weirdest experience I've ever had on a plane. When I was little, I used to make a bed underneath the seats. When my family traveled, we'd have like the whole row, so we would make a little bed for myself on the floor so I could sleep. But then as I grew even bigger, my head would start to stick out the aisle, and then eventually, I think it was a couple years ago, where I was asleep and my head was sticking out the aisle, and it got totally smacked by one of those little trolleys of food, and the stewardesses were very apologetic, but I think that was one of the funniest things that happened to me on a plane. The weirdest thing that's happened to me on a plane, though, I can't remember where. I think I was going to South Africa from Qatar. My brother was sick, and I was sleeping once again, and he threw up on me. Just imagine being in a plane where you don't really have a lot of fresh air, and you don't really have a lot of water or stuff to clean things with, and you throw up. The smell stays the whole flight. Who do you want to travel the world with? I've basically done 99% of my traveling with my family, and I feel like if I can find that same relationship with friends, then that's who I would want to travel with. If you guys remember Ben, Danny, and Hunter from the Thanksgiving vlogs, those guys, they love to film, they love the water, they love surfing, free diving, boating, any sort of extreme sport they want to do, and they just love to create content. To travel with them would probably be the most fun. But honestly, if I can create a bond with anyone that loves to film and do photography, I would love to travel with them. Liam says, scariest moment. You know, knock on wood, I haven't really had too many problems with traveling. I mean, we've had delayed flights, canceled flights, we've been scammed a couple times, but I haven't really had a time when I was truly afraid. I'd have to think about that one. Favorite food? Most likely the meat in South Africa. Most embarrassing travel experience. This one also has to do with my brother and throwing up. He's only ever done it twice, really, when we're traveling, and both times it's created a memorable occasion. We were in Monaco when I was in grade 8, and we were touring around, and we were going to see the king's palace or house or whatever, and he threw up right on his front lawn. One more question. Let's try and make it a good one. Best hotel you've ever stayed in? When I was 6, we had traveled to Hawaii, and we were driving around the big island of Hawaii, and we were staying these little, I wouldn't say resorts, but just little huts all over the island. we're just driving along, and we see this big hotel. It was the Hilton. We're like, oh, I mean, like we might as well go see like what it costs to stay there because it looks like a nice place right on the water. And when we go in there, we realize, oh, it's actually really cheap, and it was huge. And I'm not talking like vertically. I'm talking like horizontally. To get to our room, we had to take a gondola, which is like a little boat through a canal, and take a train. The hotel had their own train on the property, a gondola, and then eventually we found that they had like lagoons with turtles, lagoons with dolphins, towns everywhere that had restaurants that you could go to. They had like 4 golf courses, mini putts, they had like artificial waterfalls that you could swim under, and they had all the snorkeling along the coast. It was massive, it was fun, and as a 6-year-old, it was the best hotel I'd ever been to. And probably to this day, it still is. Alright, I think that's it for the Q&A. I might continue vlogging a little bit throughout the day if I do something interesting, but other than that, guys, honestly, I'm editing, studying, I'm working on essays. It's a good day to catch up, a good day to relax, and hopefully my ankle feels better tomorrow so I can start walking on it because I have a class from 4 to 5. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. Comment below if you want to see another Q&A in the future and what the topic should be. Last Q&A was kind of everything. This Q&A was travel. Maybe the next one can be university life. I don't know. You guys pick. Like the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Okay, we're not really sure what happened over here. We've never seen more ambulances and fire trucks in like one spot. First, we thought Vanier was in trouble, like either someone got injured or there's like a building on fire. It seems to be off campus, so Vanier's okay, the campus is okay, but something has definitely gone on over here. The paramedics are here, ambulances, fire trucks, police. Hopefully everybody's okay. We've seen a couple stretchers go by.
Wait on other people to be what you've been called to be. You can't wait on their affirmation.